and reach for the stars, and feet on the ground, get ready to fly. Spread your arms and reach for the stars, feet on the ground, get ready to fly. Close your eyes and reach for the stars.
All right, it's been quite a rough one here on Morning Live this morning. Kom ons mesmerize you bietjie met musiek. Brendt Wayne de Wet, one of Mr. South Africa 2016 finalists, has recently released his single for the first album that will be released later this year. The single is called A Time to Dance. The 31-year-old man from the Western Cape was one of the top 5 finalists and has since also launched his own wine, which is now available in stores and here at Next Ferons Gebring. He joins us now in the studios to talk to us more about his single, of course, and future projects. Next Ferons Gebring.
I did bring some.
Oh, you did?
Not too much.
All right, we'll talk about that after 9 o'clock. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you. Good morning to you, Belisha. Thank you so much. You look so beautiful.
Thank you. Oh, thanks for the compliment. Wow, thank you. Look at me blushing now.
I'm blushing.
Oh, okay. All right. Now, let's first talk about Mr. South Africa. You were in the top 5 last year. How did it go? Talk to us about the experience.
Thank you. Yeah, Belisha. For me, I was just very humbled and blessed to be in that top 5, top 25 first, and then getting into the top 12. So it was really hard work to get there.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I said, I was just really blessed.
But
to be
what
there.
does it involve? Because what we just see on television, you know, it's things
Just
running
the beauty,
smoothly.
yeah.
But I know there is a lot of work behind that.
Yeah, there's a lot of work in, especially challenges that we get through the stages of getting into the top 25 and then all the way to the top 12. Especially, I think the most beautiful challenge we had was the 30-day random acts of kindness, which is actually happening right now as well. But it shaped you so much as a person from the inside, because it's not about you, it's all about going out and small random acts of kindness out there. Whether it's
more so that we're celebrating Mandela Month. It's Madiba's birthday tomorrow.
That's correct. That's correct. So that is what Mr. South Africa stands for. Being a man of honor. Yeah,
that's what you were telling me earlier, that you've got to be a man of honor. I mean, with a whole lot of things that are happening in South Africa, you know, we need such men.
Yeah, and once again, the whole brand shaped me as a person, and I did service to you for Christ as well, and standing for the youth, being a youth ambassador as well. So I really...
You're a motivational speaker, a producer, an actor, musician, everything.
I just want to use the gifts that God, I believe, gave me and really make a difference, especially in South Africa. All over, I like to travel, I like to meet new people and speak to young adults, adults as well, and schools.
But what do you think must still be done in South Africa? How do we change the current situation that our young people find themselves in now?
I think it starts at home. I think that is the first thing for me. Like they say, charity starts at home.
Yeah, family values, eh?
Family values, and from there on, I mean, biggest challenges that especially young people are facing today is at schools. And one of the main things that I'm standing for is anti-bullying. So I speak a lot about values, your identity, who you are, and the certain gifts that you have, and to go out and just live your life to the fullest and not allow other people to really look down on you, whether you're tall, short. So
were you a victim of bullying as well in school?
Well, I wouldn't say really a victim, but you go through a stage where you might be called certain names or some stuff like that. And at that time, it's for you to really stand firm.
You've got to stand, you've got to stand for yourself. Let's talk about, it's not an album, it's a single.
It's a single,
Your album will only be coming out later in November.
Later in November.
This single, A Time to Dance, why is it a time to dance?
Yeah, I mean, for me, going through so many years, I started off my musical journey as a DJ in London.
Okay.
And coming back, striving to get opportunities in the music industry, and I'm struggling, having shows, having performances, where there's 5 people pitching up, 20 people, sometimes even 2 people, and then you have to perform. And slowly but surely, last year with the Mr. South Africa journey, I started to get exposure, and for me, it was like a time to dance.
So your brand is sort of expanding now. But if you were to compare things, as you said, you started DJing in London.
Yeah.
If you were to compare London with us here, how are things?
Well, at the moment, South Africa is definitely up there. No doubt about it.
Okay.
Yeah, with the talent that we have, especially when you watch so many musical programs in South Africa.
Yeah.
So the standard is definitely rising. We're definitely rising.
Okay, so we're getting there. So what happens? Do you write your own music?
I write my own music, I produce my own music, couldn't play guitar, and that is what I really want to inspire and motivate young people, that nothing is impossible.
Yeah, nothing.
Couldn't write guitar, couldn't play guitar, couldn't write songs, and this little instrument that I've got here in my hand, harmonica.
Okay.
So, but it all started off with DJing, composing my own beats, and in my room in London, and coming back with that, and that's the
but
song.
But it shows that music has always been in your veins, right?
Always, ever since I was a young boy, about 12 years old.
But do you still DJ now?
Depends, when people ask me.
All right. So should I ask you for my birthday on Saturday? On Saturday. Yeah. All right, okay. But then surely there is an artist that you look up to. Who inspires you here in South Africa?
Oh wow, in South Africa? There's so many at the moment.
So many,
there's really so many, but well, in South Africa,
is it a difficult one?
Yeah, it's quite difficult.
A whole lot of them.
Yeah.
A whole lot of them.
Because I get inspired by so many jazz artists, blues. I love Afro house at the moment.
Okay.
The whole genre that was birthed out a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's so many genres and those artists that really inspires me.
All right. So there's also a movie that's coming out in October?
Yes.
No, you're a busy man, hey?
Keeping it quiet, but it is out there. Script is done. It took me about 6 years. Me and the
So you scripted the movie yourself?
Me and Stefan Enslen.
All right. What does it talk about?
Once again, because I stand for the youth and really want to disseminate good and positive stories. So the movie is really a family drama, youth-inspired family drama for South Africa.
Sounds
and to really uplift our young people through the story. So once again, it's about your dreams in life. It's about,
interesting. We cannot wait for it to come out in October.
I'm also very excited.
All right, let's leave it here for now, Brent. But I know that you're going to be playing us out here on Morning Live, A Time to Dance.
A Time to Dance.
All right. Let's take a break here on Morning Live, and Brent will be playing us out just before we say goodbye here on Morning Live. Stay tuned for that one.